Hi guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. We are here with our female human noble Eurydice Cousland, and last time we fought the spectral dragon in the Black Marsh, and we maxed out all our commands' approval and did Justice's quest and all that good stuff. So now we are going into the end game because there's pretty much nothing else left to do. I couldn't decide if I wanted to save Amaranthine or save Vigil's Keep, so I thought I would just do both. That way you guys can see how the differences between the two. I'll also probably spare the architect on one run and kill him on another, so you can see the differences there. I think I'll probably spare him on the Vigil's Keep run. I think I'm going to do saving Amaranthine first. Well, let me get a couple sustains going because once you start this, it pretty much launches you right into a battle, so...
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize?
Sure, let's go to war.
I will send messengers at once.
So excited.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
Yeah.
I'm fearful for the villages on the plains. There's a Darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil.
The enemy's out of hiding. We must find them and attack.
This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army's within sight of Amaranthine.
Make her protect us. They're attacking the city?
Some of the Vigil soldiers are still there. She won't fall easy.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's... suicide.
We must try.
It would be me then. It's Teradol here.
Unless the Warden recruiter promised you quiet rural contemplation, you knew what you signed up for.
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
Okay, so if you're saving Amaranthine, whoever you pick here is your team through the end of the game. If you decide to save Vigil's Keep, you do have another opportunity to change them up. But since we are doing Amaranthine, we definitely want to bring Nathaniel, because if you leave him at the Vigil, even if he survives, Dragon Age 2 will register him as being dead, and you won't get to do his personal his quest there. It's like called Finding Nathaniel, I think. So we definitely want to bring him along.
Initially, I thought you were utterly mad to invite me to join your order. But redemption... a man could die for that, and feel good about it.
Who else will you bring?
I usually bring Anders too, because, you know, connection to Dragon Age 2 and stuff.
And here I thought I'd retire to the country with a plump wife and several nubile mistresses. I suppose it'll have to wait.
Or you.
Who else will you bring?
I will probably bring Valana on my Vigil's Keep run, since I'm going to spare the architect. We'll get an extra scene with her sister once we get into the mother's lair. But for this run, I'm going to bring Sigrun.
I'm already dead. I've nothing to lose.
And so it is decided.
I'll make sure the Vigil's ale supply is safe.
Thanks for that.
Leave a few Darkspawn skulls for me to kick in, right?
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die with honor.
Will do.
May the wind be ever at your back, Commander.
The rest of us will stay here. Make her protect you and hold you close, Commander.
I'm not worried about it. I stepped up light. All in a day's work. Get this last sustain
Never
going.
insulted you.
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander. I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now.
What happened?
A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost.
The city still stands. It's not lost.
The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching. Alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
Alright.
As you wish, Commander.
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair.
Just keeps under attack?
The Grey Wardens are valuable to the Architect. The Mother, she knows this.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
Of course she does.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within.
You just give up on the survivors.
This is as close as we managed to get to the city in days. But we've seen no survivors for a full day.
Even if some live, trying to find them all could take days. This is time we do not have.
Destroying Amaranthine may be a necessity, but it still feels wrong. The city is the heart of the Arling.
We don't have a choice.
I've given up on Amaranthine.
Warden Commander, we have already lost Amaranthine. We can't lose the Vigil as well.
I totally upgraded it. It's like super strong. I have faith in the fortress I have built and spent extensive money upon.
Commander, we can't save Amaranthine if it's already lost. We can still save the Vigil.
If we destroy this city, we're no better than the Darkspawn. The Commander is right. We have to try.
I don't want to see fire ravage these streets, but it may be our only chance.
What if there's a chance we could save somebody?
It would take a miracle. I will follow your lead, Commander.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants.
So you can choose to spare him or kill him later. It has a small effect on the epilogue, but I think I'm gonna tell him to fight with us right now, and I'll show him mercy.
I will go. I will do as the Grey Warden bids.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own. Something must be leading them. If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us all.
Alright. We can do this. It's not even. We can do it. Oh, Dark Spawn Battle Axe, my very own. So excited. Alright. Let's go in here and fight some icky Darkspawn. Anyone else? Sorry, dude. He literally just kind of like rammed me there. Oh, I saved a group of guards apparently. I'm not really sure how, but okay. Hello? Anything? No. It's completely blocked off. Huh? Okay, you guys chill here.
And I'm on. Ah! Oh look! It wants to fight! Too easy!
The messenger guy was literally punching people. I'm like, don't you have a weapon? No, I shall punch them to death. Oh. Oh. Alright. There he goes. Now he finally has his weapons out.
Going.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
Going.
Let's see what the journal says. 3 groups of guards, okay?
More darkspawn, hey?
Oh, that's big.
Huh. Yes.
I'm coming. Apparently he took care of it. There are probably others out there. Alright. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. I think we can just go talk to the guard guy. I'm gonna level myself. Might be interesting. Hello.
Warden Commander, we've received word of another wave of Darkspawn approaching the city.
Of course.
They will be here within a day.
And we must prepare.
Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The Darkspawn are still breaking through.
Looking for where?
The inn! They're coming from the inn somehow.
Okay, why would they be there?
I don't know, but you have to stop them, or we're all dead.
All right. Stay in the chantry.
May God bless you, Warden Commander.
And I'm off.
Okay, we got some survivors. Okay, so we have a merchant. Definitely doesn't have very much deadly. Oh, I should also probably make sure Nathaniel still has some arrows. I should also use like some poisoners. It's so bad. I just keep forgetting. I'm like, oh yeah, I got all this poison. I should use it, and I just never do. All right. Let's check Nathaniel's arrows real quick. He's got 18. Give us some more just in case. All right.
Yes.
Oh, Anders. I think he got stuck in the fire or something. Who's that? And down he goes. Get up, please. Alright. Now he's probably injured. Unless he cured himself. Nope, he's injured. Come on. Hit. There. All better? Right. I'm putting poison on my weapon. It's going to happen. You guys are witness. Let's put this on. Sounds fun.
If you insist. Oh look, the force of light. Serving pain. Oh, it fell down.
No, it fell down.
And I'm off.
If there's any more around here, if we just need to head directly into the inn. Let's do a quick look. Nope.
Huh.
was unpleasant. During faith. Decent amount of defense. Let's see if that'll be any better for anyone. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd rather have the backstab damage, I think. Okay, and Anders leveled up.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Now they're in the cove.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Yeah, where's the catch? Oh, come on. Do not make me have to walk into this trap. There it
Some
is.
darkspawn.
Alright.
Now this should be fun. Ah! Let's do this quickly, shall we? Huh. Oh, time to play? That won't stop me.
Well, that was pleasant.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Flemeth's broomstick? Ah, that's great. Elemental's grass. Okay. Orange? Alright.
Oh, you'll have to do so much better than that.
Anybody else? Oh, hello, city guard.
Going.
Okay, let's take a look at Plymouth's broomstick. Love that. That's great. Nobody has this better. And then we got these. Yeah, I think this would be better. We'd be doing a lot more damage. There you go. And Sigrun leveled up. How's it, doing with arrows? Still good? Yeah. Not. There we go. I'd like to leave. Yes. Oh, good grief. Hello.
Huh. Going.
Ow. Did you put it down?
Alright. We'll be merciful! Huh. Time to play! To die!
Well, that's horrifying. Bad help, bad help.
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating.
But what about the keep?
We haven't heard much, but what we have heard is not good. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her.
What about the architect?
The messenger said the Architect also planned to kill the Mother. I do not know what to make of that.
Alright, let's take this fight to the Mother.
Commander, what should we do with the messenger?
I'm gonna let him go.
It shall be as you say. Make her watch over you, Commander.
You do get a slide for letting him go. It's kind of a mixed bag, sort of. Where you hear rumors about him like helping people, but like spreading corruption at the same time. So it's kind of like, well. Okay. Oh, and a couple of my people didn't like the fact that I did that. I'm so mean. Oh my god. Let's see what we just grabbed here. Ooh. 10 magic though, he's got better. Lamppost in winter. Oh my god. What he's got does better though, but that's great. Have you ever licked a lamppost in winter? Okay, so he still loves me. Nathaniel got all mad at me because I gave the Darkspawn his freedom. Whatever. Let's see. Got at least one thing for him. Here, have that.
This is nice.
Oh, okay, we're 100 again. Sigrun, of course, she did the same thing. Here, have this.
Oh, how nice.
See, that's why you always want to bring at least a few gifts with you, because you just don't know what you're gonna end up with. Okay, we got a
Praise
weapon
the
guy.
Maker.
And we got an enchanter too. Oh, looks like he's got most of his stuff back. 'Cause he had a limited inventory before. I think I'm just gonna keep Lamppost in winter just for the humor factor. Okay.
You've saved us. Thank you.
No worries. Glad to be of service. Alright, so now we're heading to the depths of depravity, the lair of the Poor keeps a skull and crossbones. Gotta love the creepy music. That's fun.
You seem fascinated with Sir Pouncelot.
We don't have cats in Orzammar. Well, maybe some nobles have them if they buy them from a surface merchant.
Everyone needs a pet.
Well, I had a nug once, for about an hour, before my uncle slaughtered him and ate him.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you. Much appreciated.
All right. How about you then?
Now I want your fluorospar. What do you have? Me.
Huh.
Don't interrupt my looting. Oh, those could be good. Take those. Down here. Picked up some interesting mage boots. I'll have to try those for Anders. See if we found anything else while we're running. Okay.
Going.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that I figured out how to cure that weird bug I was having where, like, I was going ridiculously slow. Turns out that haste, a mage's haste spell, and momentum do not play nicely together. So if you are a momentum using rogue, you're probably going to want to not have a mage use haste because it will slow you to a crawl. Ouch. Drake's Fall. Okay. I think that's everything around here. Let's see. Check out those boots we got. Oh, yeah. I think I'll actually give him those. And some extra willpower and stuff. gonna be a big, I think it's a Vartero up here. It's a Vartero in Witch Hunt that you have to fight here. I was confusing the two.
Yes.
Have anything? You don't have anything on you? Really? Well, that's disappointing.
And I'm off.
Quicksilver. Well, that's kind of nice. Might actually take a peek at that. Let's see. Quicksilver. He has a... Yeah, he has a set. He's in the Blackblade set. You can have this. Alright. Into the Mother's Lair. And you have to find these crystal things. I think there's like 12 or there might be 16. I cannot completely remember. But basically you have to find them. They help you activate these pillars later that can do stuff for you in the fight. So we got our first one. Only a million more to go.
I see some dogs. Nice try. Going. Not bad. Ah.
I don't think so, bud.
All right, I'm game.
What the? Well, she got the kill move, but it fell a little rough. That's funny. Gotta love Awakening. Big old glitchy mess. Always see these socket things. These are what you need the crystals for. So always
Going.
check the flesh pods. A lot of the time they're in the flesh pods. Wield of the yielding. Let's see, we've got another one over here.
And I'm off.
I think we have. Do we have? We have 5, so we can fill up this first. Nah, I'm gonna leave with what he's got. So you always want to make sure you have at least 4 before you reach one of these socket things, so you can fill them up.
Going.
And this one. So you see here, it's kind of like when you want to summon armies and stuff. We've got Tower of Flame right now, which means that we can blast the target with fire, but these things only work one time, so you've got to kind of conserve them. There's going to be one that stuns, one that can heal, and I think it can even raise them from the dead. And then this one, if you side with the architect, he will give you another one that you can summon a inferno, but it can cause friendly fire, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So, yeah, but we're going to be killing him here, so grab that one. Do not want quartz. Apparently they like quartz.
Going.
Oh, he had a crystal on him. So you always want to check your downed enemies because you never know. One of them's going to be carrying a crystal. I think we have 3 right now, so we need to find one more.
And so we meet again.
Yeah.
No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander.
Do you think so?
When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
I escaped, you mean?
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Misunderstanding? Is that what you call it?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
You took those men and bled them dry.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
Fine.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
How are you gonna free Dark?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
Some Darkspawn seem intelligent, others are insane.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed, and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
Is this Mother?
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
How did you become free?
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Because other Darkspawn don't want to be free?
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Stealing blood from Wardens is perverse.
I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
No.
But we could have stopped this cycle of blights and old gods.
How very unfortunate. But I cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all. You will have to forgive me, Commander, for fighting to preserve my destiny.
And Nathaniel disapproved. Of course he did. Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
On
How amusing! It wants to fight!
Well, there we go. Let's see what's Uther got on her. If I can get over there. Doge's Dodger. I'm gonna have to look at that. See if work for any of my rogues. Let's see. Flesh pod. We do have enough crystals to fill this area up.
All right. Going.
We'll have to look at his stuff too. That one gave us the ability to stun. Right? Let's take a peek at what everybody, if any of this stuff will work for anyone. How are you on arrows? Alright for now. Robes the Architect. No, what he has is better. might actually be good. Yeah, I think I get rid of that. Mage. Okay. Nathaniel, since you got to get all whiny at me. There you go.
This is nice.
Alrighty's at 100. He's still at 100. She's at 100. Alright, good.
All right.
I hate those things. Oh, another one of those.
Huh. And I'm off.
That gives us 2. Hopefully there's a couple more down here. I don't think I've missed any, but never know.
Yes. Was there any doubt?
I hate these things. So annoying.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Spend most of my time just getting knocked down by those stupid things. Ugh, so annoying. Right.
Going. Huh.
is 3. Hopefully this is the last one. Yes. Sweet. Alright, let's activate this. This should be the one that gives us the ability to heal ourselves if we need to. Yes. Alright. Anders. Daniel's arrows. Let's make sure everyone's at 100 too. Yeah, he needs arrows. Let's see. To the mother's lair. Definitely want to make sure you save your game here, because I don't believe there's one, like an automatic save after you defeat her, so want to make sure you have one if you're gonna import into Dragon Age 2. I'll put a little bit of poison on, I think, of everybody's weapons. I'm gonna give myself that. Yeah, he can't do that. I'm gonna give him that. Screw. Wait a second. Didn't she have? Yes. What's a bear? Need some help.
If it isn't the hero of the hour. The slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
I think so.
What is that?
By the ancestors, do all brood mothers smell this bad?
Am I not beautiful?
Ew.
Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
Father is the architect?
He called himself architect, but that did not change what he was. He said he wanted to free us, but all he brought us was silence. Dreadful silence. But now the father is gone. The mother can take her children deep into the earth and care for them, safe and sound.
Until the next time you send them to attack us again.
Oh, the mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down!
Yeah.
Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
That's horrifying. Okay, let's put that on. I'm not sure why he's like turned around backwards, but okay.
Yes.
Let's stun her.
Too fast for you!
See if I have any bombs I can throw at her. Yes. Okay, I didn't want to throw it. Let's try this again. Use. Hitting the wrong button. There we go.
How amusing!
up now, please. I don't know what happened there.
And I'm off.
I'm gonna die. Alright, I used her pounce a lot to bring me back to my phone. At least I tried. Hang on. I can still use them.
Here I am.
Take the health potion. Jeez. This thing is a glitchy mess. She needs to take one too. Yay! Not sure what happened there, but it got so glitchy because she got all like turned around. I don't know what was going on with that, but we beat her. Alright, after the deaths of both the architect and the mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the deep roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the architect's disciples likely escaped into the deep roads with the rest of their brethren, they have so far shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the deep roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. With the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of the Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. So it's like a positive-negative sort of thing with saving him. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been far greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Vigil's Keep stood alone against a horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder, and an ogre could throw. The Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held one night, then two, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Yeah, I'm sure. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon, Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldric Glavenok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of conspiracy against the wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearances culminated in the apparent suicide of Ben Esmerel. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some even suggest they were cowed to submission. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheepherder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. That was one of the guys we passed judgment on, and we made him join the army. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by Antivan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has had a life of its own and that its power is steadily growing. Dworkin Glavenok further refined his Lyrian sand explosives, but left the warden's employ after Kunari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the Dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil's soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Valana and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides knew that at some point the elves will return for revenge. Yeah, I'm sure. That's pretty messed up. A few years after Kal Harol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Taig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Kal Harol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Kal Harol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Kal Harol was redeemed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Voldric and Dworkin presented Orzammar's Shaperate with the stone marker that told of how Kal Harol's castless had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Kal Harol. The Shaper read the names of the castless off the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone as befitted warriors of their stature. That's nice. In time, the Arling began to forget the tale of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant, and another time by an Olesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterward, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order, even ever after the Wardens were his home and lasting companions. That's his best ending, I believe, since he was at love approval. Okay, Valana. Yeah, she just stopped at Warm, and this is what you get with Warm with her. When the walls of Vigil's Keep were breached, the surviving defenders watched in horror as a section of stone collapsed upon Valana. When the rubble was later cleared, however, there was no body. Valana was just gone. Okay. Let's see if we get his good one. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family's name. After saving Terran Cousland from a bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Delilah's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in his courtyard. Well, that's, I believe, one of the best ones he can get. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At least, Kristoff's wife, Aura, was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. Although Sigrun seemed intent on leaving for her calling, departing for the deep roads to finish what she started in Calharol, the Warden commander had a knack for finding important and absolutely urgent things to occupy the dwarf. And so Sigrun delayed her long walk into the darkness for several decades, even though she never stopped cracking jokes about needing to throw herself at death. At Vigil's Keep, Oghren rallied a last-minute defense of the gate, taking on 2 ogres simultaneously to allow others time to regain the courtyard. He eventually passed out from blood loss, and when he awoke weeks later, nobody was more surprised than he to discover he had been credited as a hero. Oghren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. At the Warden commander's urging, Oghren took a more active role in his child's life. He visited Felsi often and wrote letters, which the Warden commander graciously proofread nearly every week. As for the savior of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander of the Great for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the blight well and truly over. It was time for her to move on and get back to her husband. She returned to life at court, resuming her duties as Queen of Ferelden and receiving a hero's welcome when she rode back into the capital. King Alistair awaited her in at the palace gates, grinning from ear to ear. Aww. Some years later, the savior Ferelden vanished entirely. Nobody knows for what purpose she departed to find the cure for the calling, yet neither does anyone think her tale is complete. All right, so that is saving Amaranthine, destroying the architect, and the mother. So next episode, I will do the same thing, but I will do it with Vigil's Keep, and I will be sparing the architect. So if you're enjoying the videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and is very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.